Breaking news shaking the internet right now. Fans can't hold back tears as beloved star Yu Long, known for his strength and stoicism, completely breaks down after seeing his newborn baby for the first time. Cameras captured the breathtaking moment as Yu Long whispered, "I'm now a father," his voice breaking with raw emotion. It was a rare glimpse into the private world of the star who has stolen hearts worldwide, now overwhelmed by the miracle of life. Stay tuned as we reveal why this moment touched millions, the reactions pouring in from fans globally, and exclusive details about what happened inside that hospital room. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. What do you feel seeing Yu Long's most vulnerable moment yet? Nobody expected this moment to be so raw, so powerful, and so unforgettable. In a scene that left both fans and the entire production team speechless, Yu Long, the actor admired for his strength and composure, was seen openly sobbing the moment he laid eyes on his newborn baby for the very first time. Witnesses say Yu Long, who has always kept his private life fiercely guarded, had spent days hiding his anxiety and excitement. But as soon as he stepped into the softly lit hospital room and saw the tiny life he helped create, all walls fell away. Cameras caught him whispering, "I'm now a father," his voice trembling with disbelief and overwhelming love. Tears streamed down his face, and for the first time, fans saw a different side of Yu Long, not the celebrity, not the star, but a deeply human, vulnerable man completely overwhelmed by the miracle before him. Those who watched say it felt like time itself stopped as he gently touched his baby's tiny hand, repeating over and over, "My baby. My baby." What makes this moment even more emotional is everything Yu Long has been through. His rise to fame was filled with countless sacrifices, rumors, and heartbreaks. Yet, in that hospital room, none of it mattered. It was just him and his baby, pure, raw, and undeniably real. Fans around the world flooded social media with emotional reactions. Some said they never thought they'd see Yu Long cry, others wrote heartfelt messages, expressing how this moment reminded them of the true meaning of family. Some even confessed that the video moved them to tears too. Insiders reveal that Yu Long had long dreamed of becoming a father, but the reality of finally holding his child was so much more powerful than he'd imagined. Despite the flashing cameras, his eyes were only on his baby, and in those few seconds, he seemed to forget the world completely. This deeply touching moment shows us all that even those who appear strongest have hearts that can break, heal, and love beyond words. And for Yu Long, this was more than a headline, it was the start of a new, life-changing chapter. Stay with us as we explore unseen clips, the family's first words about the baby, and why this moment has left millions of fans around the world speechless. As Yu Long stood there, his tears refused to stop. Doctors and nurses exchanged gentle smiles, touched by the raw beauty of the scene. Even the usually strict hospital security seemed to soften, silently allowing the moment to last just a little longer. Nearby, a close friend whispered words of comfort, but Yu Long barely heard them. His entire world had narrowed to the tiny face resting so peacefully in the crib. For the first time in years, he felt an unfamiliar but welcome vulnerability, a sense that everything he had fought for, sacrificed, and endured had finally led to something pure and unbreakable. "All the awards, all the fame, nothing compares to this," Yu Long reportedly murmured. His hands trembled as he reached out, afraid to even touch the baby at first, worried he might break something so perfect and fragile. Then came the moment that truly melted hearts. Yu Long bent forward and kissed his baby's forehead, whispering words only the closest staff could hear. "A quiet promise," repeated softly. "I will protect you with everything I am." Outside, fans gathered when news of the birth leaked online. Within minutes, social media erupted, hashtags trended globally, and fans across continents posted their congratulations, many saying they couldn't stop crying after watching the footage. A senior nurse later shared privately how she had never seen a father look at a newborn with such awe and gratitude. "It wasn't just joy," she explained. "It was relief, humility, and a love so deep it seemed to shake him to his core." And while Yu Long has always been known for his reserved personality, those around him say this baby has awakened something entirely new in him, a tenderness that fans had only ever dreamed of seeing. In fact, sources say that even after the camera stopped rolling, Yulong continued to stand by the crib, gently humming a lullaby his grandmother used to sing to him, a lullaby he hadn't remembered for years until that very moment. Friends present at the hospital described the atmosphere as magical, a blend of relief, disbelief, and overwhelming happiness. He kept saying, "I can't believe I'm a father. It doesn't feel real." This vulnerable side of Yulong has captured the hearts of millions. Many fans commented that they now see him not just as a star, but as a real person, capable of the same fears, dreams, and limitless love. And as news spreads, the big question now is, will Yulong share more glimpses of his family life, or will he step back into privacy? One thing is clear, this baby has already changed him forever, and the world is watching to see what comes next. Stay tuned, because this is only the beginning of a brand new chapter in Yulong's story, a chapter filled with hope, healing, and unconditional love. Hours passed, but for Yulong, it felt like only moments. Each tiny movement from the baby, each soft breath, made his heart tighten with a mix of pride and disbelief. He found himself tracing the baby's delicate features with his eyes, the small fingers, the barely visible eyelashes, and the little tuft of black hair that made him chuckle through tears. "You're perfect," he whispered softly, voice cracking as another tear escaped. Outside the hospital room, the crowd of fans had grown. Reporters had gathered, eager to catch even a glimpse of the man who, despite his fame, now stood as vulnerable and human as anyone else. Social media remained flooded with emotional reactions. Some fans posted videos of themselves crying, others wrote long messages of support, and hashtags praising Yulong as Father of the Year dominated trending lists worldwide. A friend later revealed that Yulong spent almost the entire night at the hospital, refusing to leave his child's side. At one point, someone offered to bring him food, but he gently declined, saying, "I've waited so long for this. I don't want to miss a single moment." Even staff members were touched by his sincerity. A young nurse shared that Yulong asked her quietly about every little detail, what the baby would need, how to hold him properly, and even how to burp him. "He looked so nervous," she said. But when he finally held the baby, something in his eyes changed. He looked complete. Back at home, his family prepared a quiet welcome celebration. They filled the nursery with soft pastel decorations, and his closest friends brought hand-knitted baby clothes. It wasn't about luxury, it was about love, something Yulong now understood in a way he never had before. And as the night deepened, Yulong finally found a private moment to share a message with fans. In a rare live stream, his eyes still slightly red from crying, he spoke softly. "I thought I knew what love meant. But today, I discovered it all over again. Thank you for standing by me all these years. This little one is the best gift life has ever given me." The stream was only a few minutes long, but fans couldn't stop replaying it. Comments poured in, praising not only the baby's arrival but Yulong's raw honesty. Many confessed they were moved to tears, seeing a man once seen as an untouchable superstar now speaking so openly about fear, hope, and devotion. And while some wondered if fame might complicate his journey as a father, those who know Yulong say this baby has grounded him like never before. One close friend shared, "He's always been a perfectionist, always chasing success. But now? It feels like he's finally found what truly matters." As dawn broke, Yulong, still beside the crib, quietly promised his sleeping child a lifetime of protection and love. And though the cameras may fade and headlines might change, this moment, captured in the hearts of millions, will remain unforgettable. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and turn on your notification bell for more updates on your favorite celebrities.